you get your vegetables or your fruits? Most likely you get them from your closest grocery store. Maybe if you want to eat organic, you get them from the organic grocery store. Either way, it's from a grocery store. But have you heard of farmers markets? Possibly, but you think of them as distant, far off places where it's hard to reach. But in reality, they're completely local and could be right around your corner. Farmers markets are a gathering of local farmers who have delicious, fresh off the stalk produce that is much cheaper and healthier and are safe compared to grocery stores. You do not get vegetables that took 3 weeks to get to you, but one day. Farmers markets are a better way to get your produce. Farmers markets have less of a carbon footprint than grocers, and by getting farmers' produce, you support small business. Year by year, across America, big farms are buying our smaller farms and forcing them to change their policies and to accommodate their big business. By buying from the farmers market, you help small farmers stay open and not have to turn their new nutrient filled vegetables without any additives into over farmed pesticide filled vegetables. There's less transportation of vegetables from the farm to the farmer's market than the farm to the grocery store. The farmers get their vegetables from farms half an hour away, while organic and regular grocers get theirs between 1 to 6 weeks or 6 months, depending on the location to get the food imported. Getting food from the farmers markets is green and economically supported. Farmers markets also provide a cheaper way to get nutritious produce than organic and standard groceries. An article on organic farming describes that the methods used by organic farmers to grow vegetables are more costly than conventional methods. Therefore, the food is more expensive. However, Joanna Blythman from The Ecologist comments, the organic movement has been seduced by the supermarkets. They have dangled before it the prospect of a mass market. This is a comment about major organic grocers like Sprouts and Fresh and Easy, who targets the market with organics, but have chosen the market over organic. In order to emulate standard grocers to get more customers, organic grocers have chosen standard foods that are imported instead of local in-season food. Those imports not only leave a carbon footprint, as mentioned earlier, it also leaves a hole in customers' pockets. By trying to become a standard grocery with organics, it has caused the high cost of produce. As for farmers markets, they serve produce without dealing with the question, why am I paying $4 for a head of limp lettuce? Farmers markets are cheap, but they are not cheap on safety. According to an article's statistics titled Food Policy Debates, the rising popularity of markets and the increased amount of markets from just under 2,000 in 94 to over 8,000 last year, there is bound to be oversight.
Your 5 minutes.
All markets, according to Snyder from NBC requires some kind of inspection of farms before owners can have their slots, and there is local jurisdiction to ensure the safety of the food. For people who fear a possible outbreak, they can rest at ease. Pesticides and hormones added to food were to help the food last longer for a long period of time for transportation. But with farmers markets, there's much less travel time, so there's very little need to have all the pesticides and hormones in the food. The convenience and safety of farmers markets for the customers are their main goals. All in all, farmers markets provide a cheaper, healthier, greener, and economically supportive option over grocery stores, standard or organic. The benefits of having nutrient-rich produce without the fear of it going bad when it reaches home help create a healthy lifestyle. The amount of money spent is much less for both the customer and the farmer. The farmer spends less on the gas to get to the markets, and the customer pays less for the produce. They are places where you do not have to fear the ingredients for your apple